Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Crystal Cruises Roundup for December. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Natalie Read, and I'm the Regional Sales Manager for the South. And I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know that's happened for Crystal in the last month. So let's start with Crystal Endeavour, our beautiful brand new expedition ship. The wait is not long. She's going to be going on a maiden voyage in the Russian Far East next summer. The highest guest to space ratio of any expedition ship in the world, with the highest guest to staff ratio. And we've just launched, just this last month, Crystal Endeavour's full 2022 expedition collection, along with January 2023. So, what's in store for those customers that are looking for something further ahead on this beautiful expedition ship? Well, we're going to be going up, into the Arctic. We've got 8 voyages with itineraries navigating the Norwegian fjords to Svalbard and the Arctic Circle. We also have something that's a little bit different, river exploration. Now, one of the things that I quite often mention is that expedition cruising isn't always all about the polar regions. In actual fact, our fastest selling cruise in 2020 was Japan, and that's actually what we would call a cultural exploration. So I think this is really clever that we're going to be doing a couple of river explorations, because actually the type of customer that would enjoy a river cruise where you've got all your shore excursions included, you're going off every day, exploring, learning all about the cultures of different cities. Well, you can do that on an expedition ship, on an exploration. And one of the cruises we have sails up the river right into the heart of Seville for 2 nights and 3 full days, plus an overnight in Lisbon, Bordeaux, and calls into Morocco, Spain, and of course, Portugal. So that's just an example of a couple of different voyages. We're also going into Africa. Now, it just makes sense. You know, any customer that enjoys a safari and has that sense of adventure will love our Endeavour expedition ship. So we've teamed up with Africa, and we're going to be going along the Africa's Ivory Coast. We've also got 3 new voyages for South America. We'll be combining Peru's beautiful UNESCO National Heritage Site, and then traveling right down into the beautiful Chilean fjords, and then the absolutely stunning Patagonia and all the places I've visited in the world. I think this has to be the most beautiful place ever. It's just incredible. And then back up round, and then we've got a cruise featuring the mysterious Nazca lines. Um, and then, of course, we don't want to disappoint customers. We're going to be having 9 voyages down to Antarctica. These will be throughout the start of January 22, and then towards the end from November, and then into January 2023. They'll be including the Antarctic Peninsula, South Georgia, and the Falkland Islands. So that's just a little snippet of what your customers can expect if they choose to travel with us in 2022. I can't believe I'm even chatting about 2022. Seems so far away, doesn't it? But if you have customers that are wanting to go actually in 2020, we do have a few cruises left available for Endeavour, New Zealand, Asia, and actually we've put some brilliant destination focus videos available, and you can request those from us. So just let us know and you can download those, and you can learn a lot more about the different destinations that Endeavour will be visiting, because that's the destinations. As beautiful as the ship is, it really is all about the destinations that bring the world to life. So on to our river. And I just want to say, firstly, thank you to all of you, those that joined us in Amsterdam for the Clear expedition. We really, really hope you enjoyed visiting our beautiful river ship. And we hope you agree as well that they really, really are quite stunning. Um, for me, there's 2 things that really set Crystal apart from the rest of the competition, and that is the standard of food and then also the service that your guests will experience. And to celebrate that, we've put together a series of masterclass videos. Now, these are great for putting on social media so that your customers can see, what would they expect from a Crystal cruise. And so, yeah, we talk about the service. Why is that service so great? And simply that's down to the fact that we're carrying double the amount of staff than the industry average. And how do we do that? We have just 106 guests on our river cruises. So we have more space for our staff. We have more space for our amazing chefs in our galley to prepare the food that Crystal wins so many awards for. And on these masterclass series, there's even a whole one dedicated just to wine and our sommelier. So, yeah, I might tune into that one. So that's our masterclass series, social media, and then talking about digital. We've also got our app. It's just launched and you can download it for free. You can use it before your customers can use it before they travel, or of course they can use it when they're on board with us. And of course, it's complimentary free Wi-Fi across our entire fleet. So let's talk about the latest offers and promotions. Well, it's still our 30th birthday next year. That's not going to be changing. And to celebrate, we still have the 30th anniversary sale on. So double discount for our Crystal Society members and a 2% discount for new to Crystal customers on 30 selected voyages for next year. Don't worry, our reservations know which 30 voyages it is. So it'll be a nice little surprise if you choose one of our 30th anniversary cruises. It's also combinable with our early booking if you pay in advance, and that's 2.5%. And it's also combinable with our Book Now savings, which we have if you book by the 8th of January. Now, something I really want to draw to your attention is best available suites. These are brilliant for customers that are happy to travel shoulder season. So coming into spring, next March and April, we have some great fares, and these lead in at £2,600 for a week. But what's really special about these, you book an S5 and you can be upgraded all the way to an S1 completely complimentary. That can be a saving of easily £1,000 per person. So as beautiful as our lead-in entry level suites are, as you know, I haven't actually mentioned, but we don't have any rooms on the waterline. So our lead-in suite on Crystal is full panoramic balcony windows. But you can upgrade to an S2, an S3, and an S1, and the bed faces out, and they really are stunning. On average, these rooms are over 250 square foot, and to have those, just as I said, you book an S5 and you can get upgraded. We've got a really nice one for the tulips as well, tulips and windmills. Flex fares. I'm sorry that I keep going on about flex fares and those of you that get your weekly updates from me, but it's because they're so good. I can't not help but mention it. You can find all our flex fares and all our getaways, in fact, all these offers under our special offers section on the website. What is a flex fare for those of you that don't know? It's a guarantee. The customer has to be flexible. So it's for those customers, the ones out there, they want a bargain. They like to know they're going to get a good deal. Well, have a look at these flex fares. They have to pay upfront 100%. It's full cancellation charges. But if I told you in the first quarter of next year, you can go away in Asia with us for 15 nights in an ocean view room for £3,063. Or how about Valentine's for PT to Auckland in a veranda stateroom, £4,523 per person for 14 nights. And it's not just about ocean view and veranda guarantees. We also have some quite nice penthouses occasionally. I'll chat to you about that in a minute. But just want to quickly mention getaways. These are another great option. You've got that customer and you know that they should be spending a little bit more money and going on a 6-star all-inclusive ultra luxury cruise line. Well, then we have these cruises that are 4 to 6 nights, and we have a few 8 to 10 night cruises as well. They're great to introduce customers into Crystal. then we do all the hard work because, as you know, we have a repeat business of 78%. So once customers travel with us, they then book on board or book when they get back, and the job is done for you. So yeah, have a little look at the getaways. They've got some for the Caribbean, but we've got some great ones for the Med, all under £2,000, 4 to 6 nights. One that I've highlighted is just over £1,500 from Athens to Petra for 6 nights next spring. Latest brochures. Just a few. Yeah, we're sorry about this. We seem to have a brochure for every single brand. So if you would like any of our brochures, then please email us at sales@cruiseportfolio.co.uk and we will order you a supply of brochures, or you can order them via TradeGate. We have launched the World Cruise 2022 on Serenity brochure, but of course, don't forget all of Symphony and all of Serenity 2022 itineraries are online, as are Endeavour and Inspire. So upcoming events. So for those of you that are up north, why don't you come and join us in Harrogate? We've still got a few spaces left for next week. And it's our lovely little Johnny Schofield in the north, our man in the north, that's going to be hosting this Knowledge Crystal webinar. So, event. So what is a Knowledge Crystal event for those of you that are thinking about it? Because we're going to be doing some more next year all around the country. If you're not confident about selling crystal, you're quite new to selling crystal. Actually, even if you've been selling crystal for years, but you've only been selling historically our ocean, you want to learn more about our amazing river, our expedition and our yacht, then this is what these are really about. And even for our ocean, we give you a full update on all the refurbs and everything that's just happened over the last 2 years on the crystal refurbs. So that's our crystal knowledge event. So do sign up for those. Again, if you email us at sales, we'll register you so that when we've got one coming to an event, a town near you next year, we can let you know. And of course, we've got our monthly webinars each month. As you logged in now, Megs will be doing our one in January. So make sure you tune into that and you'll hear all about everything we have to offer for peaks. So some last minute availability. So we're going to mention the Caribbean. It is last minute. It is going on the 11th of December. But I wanted to just chat to you about those flex fairs. And I mentioned it's not always just windows, ocean views and verandas. Look at this. We've got a penthouse flex fair that's coming in at just over £3,000 for 10 nights from the Panama to San Diego. And then just last week, I saw a sneaky little crystal penthouse. There's only 4 of those on Serenity. It was on Serenity and it was on a Puerto Rico into the Caribbean cruise going on the 14th of December. It's probably gone now, but by all means, have a look and see if it's still available. And that was coming in at just over £10,000. That's a 50% saving. So my top tip is when you get a spare 5 minute, just get into habit of each week, just going into the special offers, looking at the Crystal Flex fairs. Like I say, if you see an offer for the Caribbean for 7 nights, but it's coming in at over £3,000 or 10,000, that means it's one of our best suites that we have, our crystal penthouses. Have a little look. And then when you've got that customer that rings up, comes in to see you, that is looking for something a little bit magic, then you can point them in our direction. Oh, how have I got through this whole webinar and not talked about Esprit, my little favourite? We're going to be there for Christmas in the UAE, spending New Year's Eve in Dubai. It might be a little bit late for Christmas, I'm not sure, but who knows? You might get that customer who just suddenly realised they can't cope with a week with the in-laws over Christmas. They've got to get away. Well, they can get away on our beautiful little yacht, or in fact, they can travel with us. We've got some availability on Serenity for the Caribbean. Again, a flex fare just coming in at just over £5,000 for a balcony. So that's a great price. So it's not always just about last minute. We've chosen some of our top picks for 2020. As we know, for us Brits, it's all about the Med. It's our most popular destination that we sell to British clients. 7 nights, Monte Carlo to Venice, leading in for a C3 deluxe ocean view stateroom at £2,675 per person. Or how about a week on the Danube? 7 nights in May, leading in at just over £4,000. And of course, don't forget, on our river, everything is included. They have up to 200 shore excursions to choose from. Of course, they can't actually physically do 200 shore excursions, but that's the choice of how many inclusive shore excursions your customers can choose. So once they step on board with us, they really do not need to spend any further money. Everything's included. Back to our beautiful little yachts. This is our most popular cruise for Crystalised. It was sold out by January last year. It's going to be sold out again by, certainly, if not by the end of January, by the end of peaks for next year. If you've got customers that were disappointed they didn't get to go on last year, then there are pockets of availability for next year. Just a few pockets. For example, this date, the 16th of August. It's such a beautiful way of exploring this Adriatic coastline. If you've got a customer that's prepared to be flexible, then give our reservations a call. We know what pockets of dates that we've got over the summer and we can get them on board, but they do need to book now to avoid disappointment with this. And then finally, I had to leave it on Endeavour, our beautiful expedition ship. So just like our river cruising, when you look at that lead-in price, you have to remember all their shore excursions are included, and it includes all the lectures and the experiences that they're going to be having with our 25 wildlife expedition leaders and photographer experts. So expedition is all about exploring, and this cruise is going to be taking the customers right into the heart of the New Zealand fiordlands. We're going to be going cruising right into Wineglass Bay and then right into Sydney Harbour as well. So that's an incredible cruise. And yeah, like we said, I think we've got a video of this. And if you've want any other videos of our destinations, of what we've got left availability for 2020, then just let us know and we can send those downloads to you. So that's it from me. Thank you for joining us. We know December's an expensive month, so if you make a booking with us for any of our Spring 20 destinations, we will send you a £50 worth of lifestyle voucher. So I think all that leaves me to say is just have a wonderful Christmas. I can't believe it's here already. How did that happen? Have a great new year. And Megs, I look forward to you joining her in January. Thank you very much.